Are you ready to learn about over 10 new indie, AA, and retro game releases for the week of July 7th through the 11th of 2025? Well, it's go time! Greetings, Indie Warriors, and welcome to I Dream of Indie Games. Old Gamer Joe here, as I am every Monday, to run down all of the exciting releases for the week. It's summer, and that means things are heating up. They definitely aren't cooling down in the indie gaming scene, that's for sure. And hey, why not soak up some indie gaming goodness while you're at it? Support indie visibility at patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, and you'll gain access to this show completely ad-free, sponsor-free, early too, shoutouts at the end of every video we produce, Discord access, our podcast 3 days early, and so much more value there. Your new indie gaming community can't wait to meet you. Alright, let's get into it. Here, batter, to start this week, I'm taking you out to the ball game with the release of Backyard Baseball 01 on Steam. This remastered revival of the second entry in the Backyard Baseball franchise is a safe choice, with players able to build a roster of 30 different kids and 31 baseball legends. The game features 8 ballparks, fun power-ups, and even hilarious commentary. So strap on your cleats and get ready to belt home runs on the 8th. A classic franchise returns next from Atari with Missile Command Delta. This turn-based tactical game changes things up a bit, requiring players to strategically defend against waves of missiles. And it has a much deeper story than previous entries too. Carefully plot each turn, explore a bunker, and continually upgrade your arsenal. This new take on Missile Command looks promising, and you have to applaud Atari for trying something new with the franchise. Plot your course carefully when this one releases later this week. Moving right along, see if you can survive in this thrilling 2D side-scroller, Warranted Humanity. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, you know, like lots of video games, a virus is turning every living mammal into nasty cannibals, and you're on the menu. Create a hero, choose a vehicle, and scavenge for resources and shelter. Fight for your life, rescue survivors, and take care of yourself in the process. You can suffer from sleep deprivation amongst other ailments, and there are also mini-games to further extend the gameplay. If you enjoy the occasional zombie survival affair, this could be a good choice for you. Pirates and Cats Me Mateys, what more could you ask for? In the real-time strategy game Cats Away, get it like Castaway? You'll play as a trio of feline friends battling against monsters and evil magic. This 30-hour single-player campaign has tactical ship battles and more. There are over 60 different cat breeds, all with unique abilities, over 150 weapons, and endless ways to customize your ship. After each encounter, you'll need to perform upgrades, grab side quests, and even meet up with online guilds if you wish. Sounds perfect to me! Sorry, it's been 6 years and a lot of cat games. I'm out of puns. Get stuck in a time loop with Every Day We Fight dropping on the 10th. This tactical roguelite features a dark story, a tale as old as time, humans versus aliens. A fusion of real-time exploration and turn-based battles, players must defeat rifters by leading a squad of 3 fighters, all of which will be able to learn skills and keep experience across new loops. Looks like there will be plenty of mission variety and even a bit of stealth in this sci-fi adventure. Dig deep now in Everdeep Aurora from Nautilus Games and Easebird. This 2D narrative platformer follows a young cat named Shell who must descend into the depths of a ruined world on a quest to find her mother. After a cataclysmic event tears the world apart, civilization is forced underground. Armed with your courage and a drill, you'll tunnel through various landscapes, discovering characters and hidden paths along the way. The focus is mainly on exploration, atmosphere, and puzzles, with the game featuring amazing 16-bit style visuals. This emotional indie should be one to keep an eye on this week. Hey City Builder fans, looking to chill on some islands instead of tunneling underground? Islanders New Shores should suit your needs perfectly. This minimalist city builder features gorgeous handcrafted islands to mess around with. There's a total of 50 procedurally generated levels, 44 different building types, and 6 biomes. A sandbox mode allows for a stress-free island experience, with the game also having power-ups and a scoring system. Heck, there's even Twitch integration for you streamers out there. With deeper strategy than ever before, this version of Islanders is hoping to be the best one yet. Moving on to a co-op shooter that is being published by Devolver Digital, Mycopunk stages a battle between robots known as the New Atlas Hazard Crew and a nasty viral outbreak. This science fiction shooter has a good sense of humor alongside tons of futuristic weapons and tools for players to experiment with. Create powerful loadouts, take on frantic missions, and even enjoy a few minigames along the way. Not my usual genre, but it should be a solid choice for players looking to add a new co-op shooter to their libraries. Something spooky next, first-person horror release Dread Flats, which takes place in the 90s. You'll be sent into a scary high-rise that hosts many mysteries to unravel. Corridors are tight, ghosts roam freely, and, well, did I scare you? Sorry. Explore these eerie environments, solve a few puzzles along the way, and try to avoid Uncle Fester. This warped Chinese horror experience will keep you on your toes, favoring survival over combat. So use that old noggin of yours if you hope to make it out of the flats alive. I'll never pass on a new 2D platformer, well, a good one anyways. This is SANAE's Sylphid Breeze, and while that isn't a title that rolls off the tongue, the game looks like a blast. Play as a shrine maiden as you scroll through bizarre, adorable levels inhaling, yes, inhaling enemies Kirby style. After an ancient pillar is stolen, it's up to you to retrieve it by dashing, levitating, and surviving retro-themed environments. There are even a few environmental puzzles to solve. If that weren't enough, there are races to take part in too. Sign me up. Oink oink, this next release will be perfect if you have a friend to play with. Steal the Pig, a wild co-op platformer where you work together to deliver a less than cooperative pig. The game features hilarious, over-the-top physics, puzzles, traps, and more across a variety of funny maps. Teamwork makes the dream work here, but there are also mini-games to take part in, costumes to unlock, and even the option to enjoy the game in single player. This should be a good time, and I love seeing co-op games like this still being released. And closing out our week, more horror in the summer. I ain't complaining. This pixel art nightmare places you in the shoes of a park ranger in a national park. This is Last Report. Look over camera footage and photos as you realize something's a bit off in them there woods. Kinda reminds me a bit of a classic Five Nights at Freddy's game with the whole camera shtick, but there are other rangers to interact with, choices to make, and honestly, I love the lo-fi look of this one. But that's all for this week, folks. We hope you found the next indie game to add to your library. Let us know in the comments below which releases will you be grabbing this week. Like, subscribe, do all those good things, and voice to the voiceless.